PNP hurriedly put together a manifesto with many errors, and the fact that the PNP does not know if they are talking about 8, 10, or 11 pillars shows a slapdashedness about the PNP's manifesto. As you heard, and I am repeating it in the table of contents, the PNP called it 8 pillars. In Mark Golding's written segment of the manifesto, he referenced 10 pillars. And in their diagram in the manifesto, in which they spelled out Jamaica Love, they itemized 11 pillars. So which is it? 8, 10, or 11? The maths is not mathsing. PNP made many promises in the manifesto. And as the Jamaican people are pressing for the cost of those promises, the PNP has hurriedly put out a cost. They said that their many promises will cost 10% of discretionary funds. First, I'd like Jamaicans to know that there is no major line item in the budget called discretionary funds. So for the PNP to be speaking of discretionary funds, it shows their fundamental lack of understanding of this country's budget. Jamaica's budget rolls up into some major segments: programs, 359 billion, compensation of employees, 496 billion, interest payment, 177 billion, capital expenditure, 63 billion, and then you have loan payment and loan receipts. So if they do not understand the budget, I want Jamaicans to really ask themselves, are the PNP ready to leave this country if they don't understand the budget? I don't believe that they are ready to leave this country. So I say to Jamaicans, if you take nothing away today from this press conference, I want you to take away with you the fact that the PNP does not understand government. The PNP does not understand Jamaica's budget, and the PNP is not ready to lead this country. But let's examine their 10%. The only line item in the budget that they could be thinking of is a line item called programs. Programs are recurring, which means they have to be provided for year after year after year, and includes things like PATH, Grand Store schools for operations of the schools, funds for public order and safety, funds for waste management, health supplies and services, art and cultural services, social security and welfare services, which include sickness and disability, help for senior citizens, survivors assistance, funding for family and children. These are all important programs that continue year after year after year. And so I would like the PNP to tell Jamaicans today or any day before Election Day on September 3rd, 2025, which of these programs they will cut, eliminate, or defer into the future in order to fund their raft of promises. And I'm asking the Jamaican people not to let them off the hook with these promises that they're not telling you how they will fund them. If they can't tell you how they will fund them, then they are simply empty promises. Here today, gone tomorrow. So every time you hear them speak of these promises, ask them, how will you fund it? Will you tax us, the Jamaican people, to fund it? Will you cut something in the budget to make way for your promises, or like the PNP has a history of doing, will you borrow to fund it? And let them answer the question. So to the people of Jamaica, I say here we are again on the eve of an election with promises from the PNP that they have not explained how they will fund. We know their history. The PNP are the party that puts more taxes on the people. They are the party that adds more debt to the debt stock. Do not let them anywhere near Jamaica House. They will wreck the economy again. They do not understand this country's budget. They do not understand government, and the PNP are not ready to lead. Thank you, sir.